Welcome back to our Prompt Engineering Primer series. Today, we're exploring a concept that transforms good prompts into great conversations, roles, and personas. You've learned the mechanics, how to structure prompts for clarity. Now we're going to add depth. We'll discover how assigning specific roles to the AI, like asking it to think as a Scrum Master or a UX designer, sharpens its focus and makes its responses infinitely more relevant. And then we'll go even deeper, learning how to build detailed user personas right into our prompts. This moves us from generic answers to deeply personalized, human-centric interactions that truly resonate with our end users. By the end of this session, you'll have the tools to stop just talking to AI and start truly connecting with it. Think about the last time you had a truly productive conversation. Chances are, you knew who you were talking to and what perspective they brought. The same principle applies to prompt engineering. When we assign a role to the AI, whether it's a product owner, a developer, or an end user, we're giving it a lens through which to view our question. This lens filters its vast knowledge, focusing on the specific challenges, language, and priorities of that role. Without this lens, you get a generic answer. With it, you get a targeted, actionable solution that fits seamlessly into your Agile workflow. It's the difference between asking, how do we improve, and asking a QA engineer, how do we improve our testing process? Let's unpack why roles are so powerful. First, they act as lenses directing the AI's focus. Imagine you're working on a feature. Ask the AI as a developer, and you'll get implementation details. Ask as a UX designer, and you'll get user flow suggestions. Same question, completely different answers. Second, roles help us align with specific needs. A product owner needs prioritization strategies, a Scrum Master needs team facilitation techniques. By embedding the role, we ensure the AI's response is not just relevant, but immediately actionable. And third, this dramatically improves focus, cutting through the noise of off-topic replies. The strategic use of roles turns the AI from a general knowledge repository into a specialized team member who understands the unique demands of each Agile function. Let's visualize this lens concept. When you assign a role, you're essentially telling the AI, filter your entire knowledge base through this specific perspective. This does several things. It activates the right set of problem-solving approaches. It prompts the AI to use the appropriate jargon and terminology. And it ensures the response addresses the core challenges that someone in that role would actually face. For example, asking the AI to respond as a quality assurance engineer immediately brings test cases, edge conditions, and quality metrics to the forefront. The role acts as a precision filter, transforming a broad, generic answer into a focused, contextually rich insight that you can actually use. Let's break down the different ways roles shape AI responses. First, we have perspectives. The AI can adopt functional roles, end-user personas, stakeholder viewpoints, and more. Each one offers a unique angle on the problem. But the real magic happens when we combine these with context. The role grounds the AI in the specific query's context, adapting its language, its problem-solving approach, and even its tone. For decision-making, a well-chosen role focuses the AI on strategic insights rather than generic options. And when empathy matters, like in customer support, the right role personalizes the interaction, making it feel more human. This combination of perspective and context is what elevates a simple prompt into a powerful tool for your entire Agile team. Functional roles are the most straightforward and perhaps the most immediately useful. These are job-specific roles like product owner, Scrum Master, or developer. When you ask the AI to act in one of these roles, you're telling it to think within the responsibilities and objectives of that job. Take the prompt, as a Scrum Master, provides strategies to improve team velocity. The AI immediately knows to focus on team dynamics, process improvements, and removing impediments. Or consider, as a quality assurance engineer, list potential test cases for a user login feature. Now the AI is thinking about edge cases, security considerations, and user flows. In both cases, the role ensures the response is not just correct, but professionally relevant and immediately useful to the person asking the question. Moving beyond job titles, we have end-user personas. This is where we start designing with empathy. Instead of asking the AI to think like a developer, we ask it to think like our actual users. For a UX designer, this is transformative. Consider the prompt, as a UX designer, how would you improve the checkout process for elderly users? Suddenly, the AI is considering font sizes, cognitive load, and accessibility. Or for a marketing specialist, propose a campaign for engaging teenagers in a new social app. The AI shifts to thinking about trends, social dynamics, and what captures young attention. These prompts don't just ask for a design or a campaign, they ask for a solution that serves a real person with real needs, making the output infinitely more valuable. Every project has multiple stakeholders, each with their own priorities. The executive sponsor cares about ROI and strategic alignment. The business analyst worries about market impact and scope. By asking the AI to adopt these viewpoints, we can anticipate concerns before they arise. For example, as an executive sponsor, identify key metrics for evaluating project success. The AI will focus on high-level indicators like market share and revenue impact. Or as a business analyst, assess the impact of market changes on project scope. Now the AI is thinking about adaptability and competitive positioning. This technique helps product owners and project managers prepare for stakeholder conversations with data-driven insights tailored to each audience's interests. One of the most practical applications of roles is modulating technical complexity. Not everyone on your team needs the same level of detail. When you're explaining a microservices architecture to a non-technical product manager, you need simplicity and business value. The prompt, explain the benefits of microservices architecture to a non-technical product manager, tells the AI to avoid deep technical jargon and focus on outcomes like scalability and development speed. Conversely, when you're speaking to a developer, you want depth. Detail the process of continuous integration for a software developer, invites the AI to get in the weeds of build pipelines, automated testing, and deployment strategies. This single technique ensures everyone gets the information they need in the language they understand. Sometimes you need creative inspiration, other times you need cold, hard analysis. Roles can shape the response style accordingly. For a content strategist, you might ask, brainstorm innovative content formats for digital marketing. The AI will generate ideas, interactive content, immersive storytelling, experimental formats. It's divergent thinking. But for a data analyst, you'd ask, provide a statistical analysis of recent sales data trends. Now the AI becomes convergent, looking for patterns, correlations, and insights grounded in numbers. By choosing the right role, you're not just getting an answer. You're getting the right kind of thinking for your current need. This flexibility makes the AI an invaluable partner across the entire product development lifecycle. Finally, roles can set the emotional tone of the interaction. This is crucial for roles that involve human connection. Imagine a frustrated customer contacting support. The prompt is a customer support specialist. How would you address a frustrated customer's complaint about service delays? Guides the AI to respond with empathy, patience, and reassurance. Or consider a team that just missed a deadline. A is a team lead. Motivate a team that missed its project deadline. The AI will adopt an encouraging, forward-looking tone, focusing on learning and improvement rather than blame. These prompts remind us that AI can be a tool not just for efficiency, but for building better human relationships and supporting the emotional health of our teams. Now we come to a crucial distinction. If roles as a lens is about giving the AI the right perspective, aligning with specific needs is about ensuring that perspective produces something you can actually use. Think of it this way: the lens determines what the AI sees. Aligning with specific needs determines what it does with what it sees. It's the difference between asking a chef for their general cooking philosophy and asking them for a specific recipe that feeds a family of 4 on a budget. Both are valuable, but only one gets dinner on the table. When we combine the broad strategic focus of a role with the precise, actionable needs of that role, we move from interesting conversation to getting real work done. Let's make this distinction crystal clear. Roles as a lens is about orientation. It's setting the direction. You're telling the AI, look at this problem through the eyes of a product owner. That's your starting point. Aligning with specific needs is about destination. It's the practical, on-the-ground requirement. You're adding, now, tell me specifically which features our user research says we should prioritize next sprint. The lens gives you the right perspective. The specific need gives you the actionable output. Together, they create a complete instruction that guides the AI from initial orientation to practical application, ensuring the response is not just contextually relevant, but immediately useful for the task at hand. Let's see this in action with some example prompts. First, a pure perspective prompt as a product owner. How can I effectively communicate the product vision to the development team? The AI will give you communication strategies from a product owner's viewpoint. Now, a specific needs prompt, A as a product owner, identify the top features our user research indicates should be prioritized for the next sprint. Same role, but now we're asking for something concrete, grounded in data. The difference is subtle but powerful. Finally, a combined prompt, as a product owner looking through the lens of end users. What features should be prioritized to enhance user satisfaction in our next update? Here, we have a primary role, a secondary lens, and a specific need. This layered approach produces remarkably nuanced and actionable insights. So why invest the extra effort to define roles? The benefits are substantial. First, you get increased relevancy and utility. The response is tailored to the specific challenges of that role, making it practically applicable, not just theoretically interesting. Second, you get improved focus. By guiding the AI through a defined perspective, you dramatically reduce the chances of receiving off-topic or generic answers. This focused interaction maximizes the efficiency of using AI for problem solving and decision making. Instead of spending time sifting through irrelevant information, you get straight to the insight you need. In a fast-paced Agile environment, this efficiency translates directly into faster delivery and better outcomes. Let's look at how combining roles creates even more powerful prompts. Consider this as a product owner. What is the most effective way to communicate high-priority features to the development team to ensure timely implementation? Here, the product owner role gives us the strategic perspective on prioritization. But by mentioning the development team, we're aligning the response with their need for clear, actionable technical direction. The AI must bridge strategy and execution. Or this as a Scrum Master. How can I facilitate a sprint review that effectively showcases our progress to stakeholders while addressing their concerns? The Scrum Master lens focuses on facilitation, while the stakeholder mention ensures the response considers external communication and expectation management. These multi-role prompts produce solutions that are more holistic and consider the complex dynamics of real Agile teams. Now we're ready to take our next big step. Roles have given us precision and relevance. But to create truly human-centric experiences, we need to move from roles to personas. A role is about function, what someone does. A persona is about personhood, who they are. A persona is a fictional character representing a user segment, complete with a name, background, goals, frustrations, and behaviors. While a role helps the AI give you the right kind of answer, a persona helps it give an answer that feels personal, relatable, and deeply human. This transition from function to personhood is the key to building products that don't just work, but truly connect with the people who use them. Personas take personalization to its logical conclusion. They're not just about adjusting for a job title. They're about considering the unique preferences, behaviors, and life experiences of individual users or user groups. When we bring characters to life in our prompts, we're asking the AI to design for real human beings. The art of persona crafting involves embedding rich human details, age, location, family status, hobbies, frustrations, goals. This transforms the AI's output from generic to genuinely resonant. And when we move from theory to practice, personas in action help us uncover deeper insights into user needs and behaviors. They're not just a design tool, they're a prompt engineering superpower. Think of personas as the bridge between technology and human experience. They guide us to design AI interactions that accurately reflect and address the diverse needs, preferences, and behaviors of our target audience. Without personas, we're designing for an abstract user. With them, we're designing for Sarah, the 38-year-old mother of two who loves planning family camping trips. Personas transform prompts by infusing them with the depth and nuance of real human profiles. They guide the AI to create interactions that are not just personalized, but deeply resonant. This is how we move from building functional tools to creating meaningful experiences that people actually want to use and engage with. So how do we actually craft these personas? The art lies in embedding characteristics, needs, and behaviors directly into our prompts. Instead of asking, what features should we build for families? We ask, how can we help Sarah, a 38-year-old mother of two from Ohio, find a campsite with easy hiking trails for her kids that's still within a 3-hour drive? See the difference. Sarah has a name, an age, a location, a family, and specific needs. This level of detail forces the AI to consider real-world constraints and emotional drivers. It helps us anticipate needs we might not have thought of, like providing packing lists or highlighting kid-friendly ranger programs. Personas vitalize prompt engineering by ensuring AI interactions are meticulously aligned with the human facets of our intended audience. Why is this level of personalization so crucial? Because it makes every response feel directly relevant and engaging. When a user feels understood, they engage more deeply. Personas unlock this by embedding real-world complexities and nuances into our prompts. They allow the AI to offer solutions that reflect the true diversity of user experiences and expectations. A generic answer might solve a problem. A persona-driven answer solves the problem in a way that fits seamlessly into a specific person's life. This is the difference between a feature that works and a feature that delights. And in today's competitive landscape, delight is what sets successful products apart. Personas are your secret weapon for creating AI interactions that users actually look forward to. Let's bring this to life with a practical example. Imagine you're the product owner for an outdoor enthusiast platform. Your user base is mostly male, and your goal is to increase engagement from women. This is a common business problem. You start by asking the AI for demographic segments for targeted marketing. The AI gives you 3 categories: age range, interests and hobbies, and geographic location. It's a solid, analytical starting point. But notice what's missing. We have categories, but we don't have people. We have data points, but we don't have motivation. This is where most marketing efforts stop. But this is also where the real opportunity begins. We're about to take the next step and turn these categories into characters. You refine your request. You tell the AI you want to target 2 specific groups: young women between high school and college, and women who plan family adventures. You ask for appropriate age brackets. The AI refines its response, giving you more targeted age ranges for each group. We're getting closer. But we still have categories, not people. We have ages, but we don't have lives. This iterative process of refining demographic data is essential groundwork, but it's not the destination. The real power comes when we take this structured information and breathe life into it. The next step is to ask the AI to create actual personas from these segments. And that's when the magic happens. Next, you ask the AI to break down the interests and hobbies category into meaningful segments for people who use public lands. The AI generates 5 segments: adventure seekers, who love high adrenaline activities; nature enthusiasts who prefer serene observation; conservation advocates focused on volunteering; recreational sports participants who enjoy hunting and fishing; and family outdoors planners looking for safe, fun activities. Now we have psychographic depth. We understand not just who our users might be, but why they go outdoors. This is the kind of insight that informs not just marketing, but product features, community building, and content strategy. We're building a rich understanding of our potential users' motivations. Finally, you ask the AI for geographic breakdowns that consider seasonal activities across the USA. The AI produces a regional guide: Northeast for fall foliage and winter skiing, Southeast for year, round camping and water sports, Midwest for Great Lakes fishing and snow sports, Southwest for spring and fall desert exploration, and West for diverse year, round activities. Now we have the complete picture. We have age, interests, and location, all tied to seasonal relevance. We have moved from abstract demographics to a rich, multi-dimensional understanding of our potential users. We have all the ingredients we need to create personas that are not just descriptive, but deeply insightful. The groundwork is laid. Now it's time to build our characters. Now we ask the AI to create 3 female personas using the age groups, interests, and geographic locations we've identified, with a specific focus on families in the Midwest for the upcoming fall hunting season. The AI gives us Sarah, the Midwest family planner, 38 years old, loves camping and hiking, lives in the Midwest. Then Emily, the young adventurer, 22, passionate about rock climbing and backpacking, also in the Midwest. And finally, Chloe, the coastal enthusiast, 34, loves surfing and marine conservation on the West Coast. Chloe is our non-fitting persona, designed to show us who we're not targeting right now. Suddenly, we're not looking at data points. We're looking at people. We can imagine Sarah planning a fall camping trip. We can feel Emily's excitement for a challenging backpacking adventure. This is the power of personas. They make users real. Now the real work begins. As a program manager, your goal is to increase female participation by making the platform more appealing to Sarah, the Midwest family planner. So you ask for our Midwest family planner persona, a woman in her 30s who enjoys hiking and camping with her family in the Midwest. How can we enhance our platform to better serve her needs, ensuring it provides valuable resources and community connections to inspire her next family adventure? Notice what's happened. Sarah is no longer an abstract target. She's a person with a life, a location, and specific needs. The question isn't about generic features anymore. It's about helping a real person do something meaningful. This reframes the entire development conversation around human value rather than technical specifications. As a product owner, your job is to boost user engagement and app utility. So you combine personas. You ask for the Midwest family planner combined with the adventurous spirit of the young adventurer. How can we develop a feature that enables these users to discover and organize family-friendly outdoor adventures that cater to both thrill seekers and those looking for relaxing nature escapes? This is brilliant. You're not building for one person. you're building for a family with diverse interests. The feature idea: a comprehensive planning tool with filters for activity intensity and age appropriateness, emerges directly from the tension between Sarah's need for safety and Emily's desire for adventure. The personas didn't just inform the feature, they created it. This is human-centric design in action. Now the QA engineer takes over. Their goal is to ensure the new feature delivers a safe, enjoyable planning experience. So they ask for the Midwest Family Planner persona, how can we design comprehensive test scenarios that ensure our platform's new family event planning feature seamlessly accommodates a wide range of outdoor activities, prioritizes safety, and offers age-appropriate recommendations for all family members? The persona transforms testing. It's no longer about checking boxes. It's about asking, would this work for Sarah? Does the feature help her find age-appropriate hikes? Does it surface crucial safety information? Does it make planning a multi-day trip easier? Sarah turns testing from a technical checklist into a user experience mission, ensuring the feature actually delivers value to the people who will use it. Finally, the Scrum Master brings it all together. Their goal is to ensure the team prioritizes work that resonates with users. They ask, incorporating insights from both our Midwest Family Planner persona and the diverse roles within our Agile team, how can we optimize our sprint planning to accelerate the development of features that encourage families to explore outdoor activities, ensuring we address their safety concerns and preferences for nature-based learning? The Scrum Master is using personas to align the entire team. During sprint planning, Sarah's needs become the North Star. The team asks, does this work help Sarah plan a safe, fun family adventure? This shared focus keeps everyone aligned, from developers to designers to product owners. The persona has become the unifying force that transforms individual contributions into a coherent, user-centered product. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with 5 guiding verbs. First, embrace the fusion of roles and personas. See them not as extra steps, but as the tools that bring precision and heart to our work with AI. Second, engage actively in tailoring your interactions. Don't accept the first answer. Use roles and personas to craft experiences that truly resonate. Third, explore the dynamic interplay between your team's functions and your users' stories. This is where true innovation lies, in the gaps that personas help us see. Fourth, experiment with diverse prompts. Combine a technical role with an emotional persona. Challenge the AI. You'll be surprised by what you discover. And finally, evolve continuously. Every interaction is a chance to learn. Use those learnings to create more empathetic, more effective, and more human-centric AI solutions. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into roles and personas. We've covered a lot of ground, from the precision of functional roles to the deep empathy of user personas. My hope is that you now see prompt engineering not just as a technical skill, but as a human-centric practice. Every prompt you write is an opportunity to connect, to understand your users more deeply, to align your team more effectively, and to build solutions that truly matter. So go experiment, create Sarah, build for Emily. Let their needs guide your prompts and your products. I'm Rick from Agile AI Solutions, and I can't wait to see the incredible, human-centric solutions you will build. Happy prompting, and I'll see you in the next course.